And it's not the sense that we couldn't do it. It's not the idea of we didn't have the skills. It was ultimately just we didn't know the space. We didn't have that helping hand that can kind of guide us and correct us in certain areas or even inform us that these roles exist. My name is Nigel Chimwaza, born in Zimbabwe, the youngest of three. So for me, as the youngest of three, I always wanted to find new ways to stand out, find new ways to be more effective, find new ways to really make a point or make my name kind of known amongst all the rubbish of my older brother and older sister. And that really led me to an engineering background. Really trying to take things apart, seeing how things work, and then ultimately how I'm able to make things better. I have a degree in mechanical engineering from UNT. During my time at UNT, I was actually working part-time at a retail store, one of my favorite retail stores, Nordstrom. Shout out Nordstrom. Still got my cards and everything. I was a pace setter, gold pace setter. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but that's a high accolade, meaning I sold a lot in a short amount of time. And I think one of the things that separated me from other individuals was just that relationship type selling. It was important for me to ask the right questions to see first, where am I meeting that individual? And then ultimately, where are they wanting to achieve? And that really led me to love sales. Whether if I'm selling software, or if I'm selling lights, or if I'm selling a new wardrobe, there's a certain process that I learned, there's a certain process that I followed so that I can be impactful in whatever role that I'm in. So with my love for sales and my background in technical stuff, I kind of wanted to merge both worlds. And those both worlds really landed me into a role called a sales or solutions engineer. This role, I jumped in it head first and I loved it. It was a perfect merge of a lot of the skills that I've acquired over the years, from collaboration, from communication, presenting. It could be from just technical deep diving, problem solving, stakeholder management. So many things that I do on a day-to-day basis all merged into one role. It was a dream life. It was perfect. And I've been in that role for the past 7-8 years. I know I don't look like it. I'm still growing my beard in certain areas. There's certain gaps where I want to fill, but in all, we're here. Been doing this for 10 years, and roughly around those 10 years, I saw a lack of representation. There was not enough of us in this space. And when I say us, I'm not only meaning Black males, I'm talking about minorities in general. And it's not the sense that we couldn't do it. It's not the idea of we didn't have the skills. It was ultimately just we didn't know the space. We didn't have that helping hand that can kind of guide us and correct us in certain areas or even inform us that these roles exist. So my role, I feel like something that I'm extremely passionate about is giving people their first fresh start, matching potential with opportunity. And really one thing that I stood on that is being able to coach, being able to educate, and helping place these individuals from unrepresented backgrounds into these roles that can really skyrocket their career growth and affect their whole generational line. That was important for me. That's a passion for me, and that's why I've been doing this. And that's really where that seed of Learnfull started. In full transparency, I was wrestling with the idea. I didn't want to start Learnfull. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people told me, hey, this is what you need to do. You're good at this. You're currently doing this for another organization, coaching and training people up. People connect with you. You're passionate about what you're doing. It sounded good, but I liked my role in just instructing and logging off. But the moment that I saw more people like me trying to get into this space, I really wanted to make sure that they're getting value at every step. I didn't want to shortcut anyone. I wanted to make sure they knew not only how to interview, but how to land the role. Not only how to land the role, but how to be impactful in the role and how to grow and continue to grow in the role. Being that lifelong learner, hence Learnfull.